That's freaking terrible.
But we'll work hard to solve the format.
7 wins.
And I'm sure we'll make it there.
All right, what's up, my friends? Welcome to Bronze to Mythic, the show where we draft our account from Bronze to Mythic. And guess what? We're going Platinum. Platinum Tier 4, draft number 7. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe on the YouTube. Check out my channel, hit the bell, do all the things you need to do on the internet to support me as a content creator. It's my job. This is what I do for a living. And all you got to do is take a half a second and hit a like button. It's all as your job. Hit a like button. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Let's freaking go. Draft number 7. March to the Machine, and we opened up Transcendent Message again. We had this card in our second deck. Our deck was actually pretty good. We had a really bad draft, though. We just ran super cold the entire draft. But card's super awesome. Blue, 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 X, convoke, draw X cards.
Give it a little tappy.
Pretty good.
Tap, tap, tap.
What else we got here? We got Phyrexian Awakening. We have Merciless Repurposing. Pretty good card, honestly. Expensive, but good removal spell. Gets 3/3. Pretty awesome. Hermit's cool. Just a good card. Escort's fine. I think we're taking the rare here again, though. I want to try again. We're going to give it a spin. Took it last time. Our deck was actually very good. We just missed every land drop. Opponent played every bomb. Every small mistake was punished. Yada, yada, yada. That was episode 2. But yeah, I'm in. I think I'm pretty good to go here. But I want to remind you, of course, about the untapped overlay. It's the numbers you see on the screen. Download it for yourself for free. Links in chat. Links in the description. Track your drafts. Track your games. Helps out. Great stuff. LSV agrees. We're going in. Oh my god. We got past Galta. Someone took a... It had to be an uncommon. Because these packs are pretty juiced. There's the Multiversal Legends card. There's a battle. And there's 2 other uncommons. Someone took an uncommon over Galta. Galta's freaking monstrous.
Good lord.
Have this card the pre-release. It's ridiculous. Like, we're changing. We're jumping ship right now. So we're gonna slam Galta and try really hard to play it. This card is almost unbeatable. It also affects the board the turn you cast it too, which is great because you attack with it, make tokens, etc., etc. Card's a slam dunk bomb. Now we're starting our draft with 2 different bombs. We're also passing 2 merciless thingies, whatever. But yeah, we're in. All right, so Galta, Message. Probably not playing both, although stranger things have happened. Okay, best pack number 3 here. We see a rare missing. We see a uncommon missing. Yargle is here. We've got an Overgrown Pest, which is phenomenal, but also Invasion of Zendikar, which is also phenomenal. I'm a huge fan of this card, honestly. This card, very, very easy to attack. The balancing on the battles, right? So the toughness of a battle, it scales wildly. 3 is so much different than 4, and 4 is so much different than 5, because 3 is often just 1 attack. So 1 creature, 1 attack, put the battle immediately. So if they're tapped out, play the battle, get the value, attack it immediately. 4 is possible to do that, but not as easy. And 5 is a huge jump where it's very, very hard to do. But yeah, this battle's great. The creature it makes is great. The effect is great. And of course, great with Galta also. So slam the battle and see where we end up from here. Pack number 4. Not as exciting. White card here, Phyrexian Awakening. Fine card, honestly. Pretty reasonable. 5 mana for a 4/4 Vigilance with a little bit of upside. It's kind of cool. Invasion, New Capenna. I've honestly been somewhat underwhelmed by this card. It's fine. We did some cool stuff with Luris in this card in our last episode. Go watch it on YouTube. But overall, it's just okay. Not like it's sack fodder for it, honestly. And then we've got Wingspan, Escort. Escort's fine. I actually like this card. It's a fine card to play as a top-end card in your deck if you're lacking top-end cards, but not a card I want to take early. It's a card I want to take later in the draft to fill that role if I need to. If I already have good 5-drops, I'm not playing this card. So, play the Awakening. Card's just good. Whoa, boy. Okay. The green hits keep coming. Oh, some blue cards here, too. It's funny, if the Renata was not in the pack, I might consider taking a blue-green card here or taking the Eyes of Gataxis, which is a really good card. Great nuts and bolt common. But I think the Renata here is exactly what we're looking for. Great card. A tiny bit slow. It obviously is only like a 3/3 when you cast it, but if you don't tap with it, start casting things. Counters are huge. Ready to go. And, yeah, Knight, New Coalition, Invasion of Hyrule is kind of cool, but pretty easy Renata. Wow. Yeah, Kami's great. Kami Whispered Hopes. This card is really, really overperformed. It looks a little on first glance. But this card's been excellent. This is a hardened scales for your counters. It's also a mana creature too, which is great. I'm in. Yeah, pretty sweet. Obviously very good with the other things too, with all of that. It's also a breeding champion here. This card is excellent, but I think we're pretty locked into green-white at this point. So one of the best commons of a set, though, for sure. Breeding common's really, really good. But take the Kami. Keep the counter thing going. White doesn't seem super open, so we could definitely be a little more like blue-green. Maybe kind of splash the white a little bit. We'll see. We have Bola Slinger here. Pretty good card, but not really impressive this card. I feel like this card, it's pretty aggressive, but a lot of it decks just go really big. You don't really need this effect, honestly. It's also Isaac Attacks, which I think is an excellent card. Really, really good. Order of the Mirror is a pretty good 2-drop, but I want to be sure that we're like pretty heavy blue to play that card. I'm taking the Eyes here, I think. I think playing Message is like pretty good. And we could definitely end up doing that. And blue has seemed pretty open as well. So I'll take the Eyes. Son of the Gateway, Portent Tracker is awesome. I love this card. Excellent, excellent creature. It's a mana creature. It allows you to double up on your double colors, which is great too. Fights battles, defends battles, slam dunk. Easy pick here. Love this card. So we're definitely pretty heavy green. This is our opening pack, the Escort Tables, as it usually does. You know, this is a card you can get late, obviously. Pride Ephemerif, not very exciting. There are not many first strikers in the set. We can see here that white is not really coming. I think the idea of being kind of blue-green, kind of splashing white is pretty reasonable. Take the Escort. Thespian's pretty great, honestly. Just a good solid 2-drop. Fixes your stuff. Looks pretty good. Otherwise, everything else here is kind of whatever. Thespian. So, definitely green. And then kind of going from there, you know, we'll see what else we can do. Kami also plays well with the Phyrexian incubate thingies because it counts for permanents you control, not creatures. So they get an extra counter on them, which is pretty cool. Love Thespian and love Portent here. Tracker here are both very important cards to get on the board early. So, all in all, pretty happy, honestly. I think that, obviously, we have a little bit of extra here. What? I saw the land and I was very happy, but the Overgrown Pest tabled? This is, like, possibly the best green common. Phenomenally good card. Finds you lands, finds you battles. It's funny because I actually love the land here, but I can't not take the Pest. Pest is so good. Slam it. Bad back. Wow. Late Mutagen Connoisseur. Kind of a cool card. Obviously an 0-5 Flying Vigilance wall is like fine, and then it just grows later on. And blue-green, the theme is flip stuff. We also have the Isaac Attacks and stuff like that too. So looks like we're going to kind of blue-green, maybe splashing the white. That's kind of where we're at right now. It's kind of cool. Haven't been blue-green yet. Blue seems pretty open. And I will say that so far, this is our 7th draft. All 6 prior drafts, the decks have looked wildly different, which is the sign of a good format. So, pretty exciting. Pack 2. Ooh, boy. Ooh. Hi. How you doing? Vorinclex. 6/6 trample, reach, ETB 2 forest, and then 6 mana, flip it into the Grand Evolution, which is wild. Let's take a look at the rest of the pack, though. I doubt we're going to take anything else, but Zadara, Invasion, yeah, whatever. Slam Vorinclex. Don't look back. We have the Borg. Daddy's home. Deck 2 good, 0-3 confirmed. It's funny because, like, we have a few blue cards and a few white cards. We're not, like, really on either one yet. So, wow, another Pest, too. God, I freaking love Pest. Pest is just excellent. And Vorinclex is a 2-sided card, so they can find that, too. The ramp battle. What, this battle right here? Found it. Newt, new sub. What's your name? Where you from? Welcome. Yeah, easy Pest. Want some more 2-drops. But, yeah, Pest. So right now, Pest finds a land. If all Pest did was find a land, it would be awesome. It would be excellent. But it finds a land, but could also find Invasion of Zendikar. It can also find Vorinclex. So it finds your bombs and your lands. You couldn't ask for more. Like, you really couldn't. So, great start. Again, I don't know if we're playing this message or not. I think we're definitely playing Galta one way or another, but message is a little more committing. So, pick 3. Pack is... It's okay. Nothing great here. Pretty happy with Sunder, honestly. This card's pretty sweet. Has some synergy with cards like Kami and other token counter, things like that. Obviously, there are artifacts and enchantments you want to kill sometimes, which is great too. So very, very flexible. You can also flip over a different one. So if I have a Phyrexian Awakening token in play, that's a 4 incubate. I can like play this and flip the 4, not the 2, which is kind of cool. I just like this card. Card's sweet. I think Seed Cores is fine if you're aggressive, but we're definitely ramping. We're not really doing aggressive stuff, so not really cool with that. Aerial Boost, same thing. Yeah, pretty easy Sunder, I think. And we're leaning towards being green-white and not playing the message. I think we're going to splash blue for Eyes and Mutagenin, because we already have some fixing, but we'll see. What's up, Thunderwell? How's it going, folks? If you're tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis. First, remember that follow button watching YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. What is up? Sunblessed Guardian. Pretty good card. Obviously, it's a white 2-drop, so that would be us mostly abandoning blue if we play that. There's a Cove here, too. I'll just take the Cove, actually. Yeah, never mind. Cove's great. All of the green and white cards in this pack are all just kind of like whatever, and the land is exactly what we're looking for, because we're splashing Eyes and the Connoisseur no matter what, I think. Message is going to be a little tougher, but that would require a bunch of blue creatures also. We would need to be solidly blue-green to play this, and it doesn't seem like that's happening. Blossoming Sands or Blighted Burgeoning. I'm taking the land here. Burgeoning's fine. I wouldn't mind playing it in a deck, but the land's much better. I think we're pretty good on playables right now, too. So, take some lands. Get some real estate. So far, this would be a pretty good Yorion deck. We're just like playing every card at this point. Again, the overlay stays untap.gg. Download for yourself for free. Use my link, please. Port and Tracker again. I love Port and Tracker. Big fan. Green, extremely open. Yeah, that is true, actually. So, the Burgeoning is a 3-mana enchantment. Goes on a land. Makes a tap for extra mana. We always see those. It incubates 2. Plays insanely good with Port and Tracker. Because you can immediately untap the land and then use the 2 mana and flip over the 2/2. So, it affects the board on turn 3. And the Tracker also untaps the land for extra mana Arbor Elf style. So, now we have 2 trackers. I would say we definitely want a Burgeoning in our deck. Isaac Ataxis. There's the Burgeoning. I'm a big fan of Eyes. I think Eyes is really good, especially when you're ramping. It's card draw also. This is pretty interesting. I think it's Eyes. Because the thing is, I would play 4 Eyes. I would not play 4 Burgeonings. So, like, I don't mind getting a lot of these. I probably want to play 1 Burgeoning. Think of the Eyes. Card draw is super good. Pack's terrible. I don't want to play any of these cards. There's some pretty good cards here, honestly, but not really in our colors, so whatever. Seeds of Hope is not really us. We're playing a lot of spells. Historian's filler. Yeah, we're not playing this message, so just get your minds off that one. The blue's gone. We're just kind of like greens, splashing white and blue. Pack's everything out here, honestly. But it's fine. We're plenty of playables at this point. And we also can play Historian. You know, we could play Stasis Field if we really have to or whatever. So, a lot of Forgers. Converter Beast is not great, but it's playable. It's fine. I've been honestly not impressed by it, but not disappointed with it either. Chomping Kavu is okay. Not great. Billy Rider is not really good in this deck, so... Alright, another Billy Rider, sure. I would say that right now we're lacking a little bit of removal. I agree with that statement. We got some bombs, though. We got bombs and ramp, which is not a bad place to be in this format. You know, just do some crazy stuff. And the last pick, Bolus Slinger. Wow. Pack 3! Alright, so Atris, Oracle of Half-Truths, another Kami, an Invasion of Belnon. Skittering Surveyor, War Historian, Cut Short. A lot of cards here that are all just kind of fine. I think I like the Kami again. Kami plays well with all of our Phyrexian stuff, and then also just ramps too. So, also we have Renata. So this does, yeah, Kami curving into Renata is pretty good too. I'm gonna Kami here. If there was a kill spell here, I would definitely take it over Kami. But Cut Short's not kill spell enoughy for me. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Kami. Whoa, boy.
I'm seeing double here. 4 Crusties.
Valiant Get Rob Monster is a pretty cool card. We're not going to splash for that, I don't think. Bad Keeper, Wicked Slumber. Another Overgrown Pest, also a Shauna, Sisei's Legacy, which is not a bad card. Pest, I think the options here are Pest and Cut Short. I do love Pest, don't get me wrong. I think we might want the Cut Short, though. I think that we just kind of need the Removal Spell, and we already have a bunch of good 3s at this point. So we're taking Cut Short. I think Pest is a better card in a vacuum, but we don't draft in a vacuum. We have our deck here. We need to fill certain roles and do certain things, and Cut Short does do that. So take Cut Short, passing on Shauna, because we're also playing not creatures or whatever, so take Cut Short. Sunbust Guardian, Vat Keeper, another land, an Assailant, a bunch of random blue cards, Knight of the New Coalition. I think it's Billy Rider's out of here. I think that Chomping Kabu's out of here. Tempted to take Blossoming Sands, honestly. Sunbust Guardian is fine. We have no shortage of things to do with our mana. I think I want the land. Right now we're also at 20 playables, so yeah, let's take the land. Another Invasion of Zendikar, a Blighted Burgeoning, a Tangled Skyline, which is a card I actually like a lot. We're going to Invasion Zendikar. Yeah. I'm in. Card's freaking great. Really, really good card. Awakening again. Invasion of Dominaria. Pretty good card, actually. Draw a card, gain a life, make a Sarah Angel. Intervention. However, there's a Cosmic Hunger here. We're going to Hunger. We're light on removal spells, and Cosmic Hunger does that, so. Awakening's good. Invasion's good, but I think we're desperate for a kill spell here, and this does the job. So here's Cosmic Hunger. We got a Hermit, we got a Tangled Skyline, and not much else. Skyline's pretty good, actually. I've been pretty surprised with this card. Gain 5, makes a 5/5, gives your Phyrexians reach, which is kind of cool, too. Hermit is a pretty good 4-drop as well. Right now we have... We're not playing Bowl Slinger. We have 1, 2, 3... We already have 4 4-drops, though. And we have 4 4-drops, 2 5-drops. I think I like Hermit. I'm going to take the Hermit. Hermit just, like, blocks better, too. Just make sure we stay alive here. Thespian, Crag, and Aerialist on the splash. Actually, the Ward's really good in this deck. We have a lot of Phyrexian Incubator stuff. I think Ward's excellent in this deck. Really, really good. Haven't cast this card yet. I've been very, very excited about it. I think this card's excellent. Furl's Favor, Blade Master. Nothing here I want to play. If we're desperate for a 2-drop, we take this, but I don't think we need it. Oh, wow. Corruption. This card's excellent. This is the blue entry into the Enchantment Incubate cycle. And this thing can draw cards, which is super great. Also a Cut Short, though. You know what? I think I just want to Cut Short here. I think we don't... This is a really good card. We have so much top end. I just want to not die. Take Cutthroat. Shauna Tables. I think it makes our deck. We'll see. We have a lot of playables, so maybe not. I mean, we're not playing these cards, so... And then a lot of green, a lot of blue cards, yada yada. So our deck's done. So we are green-white. We're lightly splashing blue for 2 eyes and a Connoisseur. Our fixing... we have 2 commies to fix also, so... Fixing's fine. Play an island, double invasion. We don't need to cast the eyes or the Connoisseur on turn 3, so... Shauna plus Galta is really good. Why is Shauna plus Galta really good? Oh, I guess you make I mean... I think Galta plus anything is good, so... Yes, we didn't get a Burgeoning. I'm not, like, sad about it, though, honestly. I don't think we really need a Burgeoning in this deck. You know, Burgeoning's fine, but our mana base is fine otherwise. I think we're good to go. A last pick Thespian? Wow. All right. 2 cameos and 2 evasions. We don't want the message. We don't need it. We've got tons of top end. If we didn't have, like, Galta and Vorinclex, then sure. Maybe you want to play the big card draw spell. We just don't need it. You know, we already have top end, so we're good to go. So, all right. We have 26 cards here. That's a lot. I honestly think Shauna's not very good in this deck. Because a lot of our cards are creatures that aren't yet creatures. So, cut the Shauna. Cut the Converter Beast. Sky Warden, Cut Short, Awakening, Eyes, Kami, Pest. I think it's just it. This is just play 16 lands and good to go. Any cards we're not playing that we want to play? I don't think so. The Hotkey to Gravity's Drag. Very important here. I gotta fix this thing real fast. We're gonna go just like this and make that look nice. No, 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 misclick. All right, so you're back in. You're back in. That's 24. The O5 wall is it's a flying vigilance thing, and then don't forget it's each transform permanent. So it's every single one of our Phyrexian incubators, which we have a lot of, and our battles. If this is a 2/5 flying vigilance, I think we're really happy. It defends well against flyers. We're a little light on defense anyway, because I'm playing much removal. I'm pretty happy with this card, honestly. I also want to try it too. So, anything we're missing here? I don't think so. Converter Beast is okay. I got some lands. I prefer if we had 2 Cove and 1 Sands, but whatever, it's fine. I think we're in here. I think we're pretty happy with our deck. Got some bombs. We got some good stuff going on. Decent curve. Only when they're flipped. Yeah, but I mean we're gonna flip them, right? Like that's kind of the idea. So Sands are in. Cove is in. We're gonna play. I think just 1 island. And add some Landos. We have the extra white. We need more green, I think. Because we've got, a bunch of greens. So we're at 7. So 9 green sources, 7 white sources, and 2 blue sources. Not counting the Kami, the Pest, and the Invasion. So that's pretty sweet. Yeah, it's also like, that's a big butt. Five thought this is a lot. So I think it's our deck, folks. I'm pretty happy with this deck, honestly. It's a pretty sweet looking little brewski here. Deck 7, we're in platinum now. Time to place your bets, folks. What do you think? 7 wins, yay or nay? The Galta, Mravern, Vordklex deck.
I'm going to make this a tag team match.
What do you think? 7 wins, yay or nay? YouTube folks, take a second, pause the video, scroll to the comments, liking the video along the way. It's a half a second, folks. Hit the button every time. Seriously, helps me out so much. And what do you think? Believer or non-believer? All caps in the comments. You and Twitch folks can, of course, place your bets, and let's rock and roll. Okay. And is not great, but we're going to keep. We're drawing to literally any land or 2-drop on the draw. I'm fine with this. We can keep this. We got Kami and Eyes, Awakening. Mile Young, new sub. What's your name? Where you from? Draw. Let's do this. It's easy game. Every time. Tron Online. Flare Knight, I'm not sure, actually. I might have been mistaken. It might only be 10 period. I thought it was per set, but Skyclave Aerialist here, pretty good 2-drop. Unfortunately, we're a little weak to flyers, so why we're playing that weird 05 card. Alright, so play land. They have a bunch of mana up, a bunch of cards in hand. Play the Kami, it probably dies. We're gonna pass this turn. Like their Grixis colors, so like counterspell, removal spell, literally anything. And then if they kill it, I play Pest to make a land drop next turn. Yeah, we'll go for the upside. Here's a Kami. What do you got? It resolves. Does it live or does it die? And Giggle Storm. And Giggle Storm.
Make a little noise here, huh? Come on, I can't hear you! Who do you think you are? I am!
So they're going to end step Cryptomancer to put a counter on the Aerialist. That is obscenely aggressive. Like, almost offensively aggressive. Sure, you got it, friend. So we resolve our thingy, which is cool. Let's cast Overgrown Pest, and we'll just cast the Portent Tracker also, probably. Got plenty of life here for the most part. We cut short too, so let's go find a land. We'll go find ourselves a forest. We'll just play the forest, and we'll just play the tracker. I mean, feeling pretty good here. Like, right? Like, Cosmic Hunger can kill the Aerialist if they tap out. We have a cut short also. What a weird game. Like, very strange game. We're going to cast, I guess, Awakening and leave up Cosmic Hunger and cut short. Cool. So extra counter on the token thanks to my Kami. Gain a life here. And then I guess I can't cast Cut Short and Cosmic Hunger. I only have 3 mana total. Can flip this. No, I can't actually. I'm sorry. Hold on. I can pay 2, flip this, and then I have token. Yeah, it's actually insane. I can do flip and cut short. That's great. So let's just say go and see what they do. Opponent is, I mean, you would think they had something based on the fact they haven't done anything yet, but we'll see what happens. Looking like an end step something here. End step, they're going to try and shatter my incubator. Destroy her artifact. Yeah, I guess it's dead. Sure. Everything makes white, so we're totally fine with that. So I'm just going to kill this flyer now then. Yeah. So we'll just go tap for white. Just going to make sure it doesn't tap my pest. So just going to kill this while we're tapped out. Like, they don't got much going on. I don't want to get cheesed out by a flyer. We have literally have infinite card advantage in our hand. Just like take the shot and kill it. The eyes, these make 4/4s because of the pest, which is super cool. We're going to cut short, not hunger. Hunger's more flexible later, I think. It's cheaper also. Yeah, with the flyer dead, like the cheese out potential is pretty gone. So here's Tidal Terror. That is really big. Now I'm wishing I had the cut short back a little bit, but sure. We're going to Eyes of Ataxis and incubate and draw a card. Draw Invasion of Zendikar. That's kind of cool. We're just going to Eyes again, I think. And we can flip one of them, and then flip the other one, and then also Invasion. It's pretty sick. So let's go land. Eyes. And they also have Vigilance, too. So this 6/5 is not too bad. Once again, getting cheesed out, sort of back on the table with this thing, but I think we're okay. So we're going to... Yeah, we'll just say go. 5/6. They can tap 2 things to make it unblockable. It's a 3-turn clock in theory. I think if they attack, I block with Port and Tracker. And just like trade the Tracker for 5 life. Tracker is not really necessary anymore. We'll see. Because I could also flip over an Incubator and try and double block. But that seems pretty risky given the fact they haven't played much yet. They probably have some sort of like spells in their hand. So we'll see. Let's see what they do. I'm also fine just racing too, because we're going to flip our Invasion also. Big fan of this card. Just think this card's so good. The Freezing Flame is here. It's a good card to play before you cast your Set of a Source, but obviously probably didn't have it yet. So excess damage from a spell or a giant will draw them a card. They're going to move to combat. Attack. Will they tap both their creatures for unblockable? Looks like they will. Wow, alright, sure. That's fine by me. I mean, take 5. Now we get to just put like 15 power in play. And a land, sure. So, untap a land. Flip an Incubator. Draw land, sure. So play land. Zendikar. Invasion. Wait, already have an island, right? 2 forests. Flip this. And... Surveil. I think we can do better than Hermit. Hermit's pretty good, but... Alright, and then we're going to just... Was it wrong to use Cast instead of Hunger? Maybe it was. I don't know. It's more mana efficient, but like them playing a huge creature makes me feel a little worse about it, obviously. But so we're gonna get a 4/4 off the Invasion. We'll have Hunger up too, actually. I'll leave the Tracker back, so you have Hunger up available too. I guess just kill the Freezing Flame. Yeah, let's do that too. So let's attack like this. Attacking for 6 to them, 4 to here. Win the battle. We're just like not doing anything.
The battle is over.
We have won.
And then maybe we just like kill this freezing flame right now, so they can't unblockable again. They clearly don't have much, you know, so sure. So they go. They're at 15 and 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, so if they go to play a creature and attack us from block, we just kill them, so. A double strike backup on the octopus, that would kill us. Don't say such things. Why would you bring even the idea of such things into our chat, right? A double strike backup card? What do you got, friend? Giggle Storm. So yeah, definitely a very interesting choice. If we should have used the cut short or the hunger. I think we were probably wrong. I think that given the fact that we were scared of a big creature, cut short's probably better. It also plays better like later in the game where you can convoke it for free and stuff too. So I don't know. With the vigilance, it's also cut down is good with the vigilance too. Cut short. What's up, opponent? Remember, folks, first time with that follow button watching YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. What is up? My name is Jim Davis. Pro Magic player, full-time content creator. It's full-time, first blah, 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 blah. It's your first time here, hit that follow button. Like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. Hit buttons, do things. Go follow me on Instagram and christianmingle.com and TikTok and stuff. Trailblazing Historian, 1-3 haste. They could attack for 5 unblockable. I will kill them on the backswing. They will not do it. Here's a pest. Go find me a flip rare. They have a 5-6 on defense now, which is a little scary, so. Just forests. Alright, so. Do we just swing here? If I attack with a 4-4, a 4-4, a 4-4, the Thespian, then they eat one thing and they take 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's pretty good, honestly. I think we just slam jam. Like, we just go you. Do the 1/1s get in also? Honestly, yeah. Just freaking just do it. Full Leroy's been activated. We have vigilance for blockers here too. They get to eat one, take a bunch. They've shown they don't have much, so. You. Faces the place. They're going to block the Skyclave with the Tidal Terror. The 2-2, they're going to keep their Historian around. And the thing is that, like, if the Cryptomancer blocks, it can't crew the Terror or whatever. So, right now we're getting in for 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is a 13 damage swing. Pretty cool to have a game where you just don't draw any fatties and we're still winning. It's kind of cool. Alright, you are at 2. Please don't kill me. I'm not even going to watch. I'm not even going to look. I'm just going to look over here and assume everything goes to plan. That's probably fine. Yeah, that's true. That didn't sound too bad, right? That didn't sound bad either. Everything's going to be okay. Who said that in chat? I want to know. Who said that in chat? So they played the backup double striker for not exact, a little more than exactly lethal. All right. If that was a Disney movie, everyone would walk out the door because it's just too unbelievable. I guess we're 0-1. I mean, I guess we were punished for playing the cut short early. That you could feel as bad as you want about that. It was very unlucky, but realistically, if we had played differently, we would have won the game. So I think that was probably wrong. So that's all right. I'm going to take a second and go scream at the wall while you watch this sponsor ad.
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code GYM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
Still can't believe it. All right, well, we've gotten our bombs this time, so if we had kept him flip the Hermit, we could have killed the unblockable. Oh, yeah, you know, you're right, Mike. I undervalued the Hermit there. I forgot about the fact that the Hermit pumps the creatures that have plus and plus encounters to bigger, and then the Hunger could have killed the thing. So, yeah, I think 2 punts there in my last game, actually. I played like dog shit. Hi, it's Jim. Welcome to Bronze Mythic. Shaq, coming out with me. Land go. So, yeah, I think that was 2 punts that game. Because the Hermit in my mind was a 5/5, and that was too small to kill the 5/6, but it could have pumped up the thing too. Wow. One of the best possible turn 2 plays in Negotiator. Pretty good. We'll play our own awesome turn 2 play in Portent's Tracker. You hate to see it. It's good TV. What are you going to do, you know? If you don't laugh, you'll cry. I'm good. It's all good. Man, curving out Warhistorian also. We draw our Connoisseur. I mean, we can Sunder and then cut short. That's fine. We have Vorinclex next turn also, so...
We are the Borg. You
So go.
will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
So we got Vorinclex next turn. That gets lands for Galta. I think we're in pretty good shape here, honestly, so... The good news is we lost no rank, right? We were already at Platinum 4, so... What's up, friend? I'm going to cut you short here. Cut short. Here's the attack. Just the Historian. Interesting. So, like, we could double block here and try and induce a spell. It's risky. Are there any indestructible spells? There's, like, the black equipment. Because that would be a blowout. Yeah, I'm just going to guess. I'm not going to try and get fancy here.
Give it a little tappy. Tap, tap, tap-a-roo.
Wow! Damn, I'm smart. Fantastic. So, Battle Fan it is. That wastes their entire turn. Awesome. Great sequence for us. Oh, wait. I'm like, why can't I guess Vorinclex? Untap a land. Play Vorinclex. Get Forest. Vorinclex blocks really well here, too, so we like that. Get a 6/6, say go. End step, Channel Mauler, sure. Alright. 2 turns from Galta. Obviously, Galta attack with Vorinclex, make a 6/6 is pretty good, too. Should have block first, cut short in response. There's no guarantee that they go for the trick. Because, like, that's a good trade for them. Trading the 3/3 for 2/2/1s. So they might have, you know, that might have worked. But the problem is, like, if they just pass priority, and then I don't want to lose my tracker, so I can't pass priority back. I have to go for the kill, and then they go for the battle fan and absolutely wreck us. We lose it's a 3-for-1. So not worth it. So they play their own Invasion Zendikar. That's actually pretty good. Because we can go land, invasion, attack the invasion, and they got to block with both of these. So the question is basically, do I want to... Am I okay trading Vorinclex for invasion? I don't think I am, actually. I just want to keep Vorinclex in play. So... we can invasion. This thing is indestructible when it attacks the battle, but like we have a 6/6 in play. I think it's fine. Pretty interesting, honestly. Play this. Get these two. The question is, am I willing to trade Vorinclex for Historian and Negotiator? I have Galta next turn. I don't think I am. So I have Galta next turn, which makes a 6/6. I'm just going to say go. And then we're going to use the Portent Tracker. I think we're going to subtract a counter from the... I'm gonna add a counter to this because they have three power creatures in place. I'm gonna add a counter to mine. Remember, it's a sorcery. It's pre-release. I forgot that. So yeah. Let's see what happens here. Worst case scenario, they kill the Vorinclex and attack the battle. That would suck. Oh my god. Sure. So now they can win the battle. Not cool.
We have lost the battle. We will not lose the war.
Pretty good. And Yamori. So playing some big morons here. Creature and say go. They got one card left. I think it might have been right to attack that turn, honestly. Just offer the trade. Obviously, you don't want to lose Vorinclex, but like, it's a pretty good exchange, you know? I don't know. Play a land. We cast Galta. We have enough mana to not... We can't cast the Connoisseur. I think I play Hermit this next turn and set up for Galta next turn. This thing blocks the 4 power creatures as well, which is great. Hermit can block also and threaten to flip. Yeah, we're going to wait on Galta. I want to get value off the Galta triggers, so let's play this thing. Let's play this thing. Just, I think, nick their battle, too. And say go. So they got some pretty honkin' chonkers here, but only 2 cards left. Move the fan over to the Skyclave. It's now at 5/4. Yeah. Like, okay with how this game is going. I've had a magic shift recently to activate abilities and sorceries and triggers once per turn. I like once per turn a lot. I like capping things. So, like, you can't go bonkers. Really, the tank here, jeez. $1-5 is a large booty.
Oh my god, Becky.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
What are you gonna do?
Do a barrel roll.
Assailant.
I'm bagging up, bagging up, bagging up, bagging up. 'Cause my daddy taught me good.
I mean, Assailant's pretty good here. Death Touch is pretty. They're gonna put it on the Negotiator? Huh. Interesting. I would say we probably have to block with the Hermit here. Invasion flips next turn. We get a 4/4. We just can't take 9 here, I don't think. We're playing Galta. Also, the 4/4 can attack anyway without flipping, so I could flip the... No, I don't have to attack. I'm just block. Whatever, it's fine. Just take the block. So last card a trick also. You just have it all, opponent. What are we doing here? Come on.
Waka waka.
Unbelievable. Oh, like Cosmic Hunger? That sucks. So it wasn't a trick to keep the thing alive, but it still hurt. Squats. Move the fan. Alright. Kami of Whispered Hopes. Well, I mean, Galta's big at least. There's always that. We got that going for us. Here's Galta. Just gonna play land, Galta, get it all in there. I want to nick the battle, so we're not gonna play this Kami. So nick the battle. They have no cards at end, so like they rip a kill spell here, they can go to hell, I guess. Whatever, you know, like we got blocker and huge blocker. Galta can not make a bunch of ones. You have to attack with multiple creatures. So people, no, I think nobody actually reads this card. People think you can make a 12/12 when it attacks immediately. People think that you can make 1,000/1/1s off of it. It makes a dinosaur tapped and attacking for your highest power of attackers. That's not Galta. Or it makes X lifelinkers, where X is the number of attacking creatures. Other attacking creatures. So it does not count itself in either instance. So super slow roll here from our opponent, maybe. The abilities on our win more. That's not true. The abilities are very good. If they hadn't killed my creatures, I could attack with a bonus 5/5 or whatever, which is great. So, and yeah, obviously a 12/12 trample is also freaking huge. So, come on, opponent, what are we doing here? Like, what is going on? Just gonna say go. We draw a Portent Tracker, which is not very exciting, but sure. I mean, Kami Whispered Hopes is not very good here either. Alright, we're gonna win our battle.
The battle's done, and we kind of won.
Play this. Unfortunately, our attacks just aren't very good. Galted hits the thingy. Should play this too, I guess. Alright, just say go. So we're going to do a board stall here, unfortunately, which isn't great because we're kind of all in on the Galta. If they draw a kill spell, it's dead. This 5/5 is really cramping my style here. Could have seen an argument for holding the tracker in case I draw like the Renata, I guess, but it's like pretty thin. Let's just draw our freaking cantrips and stuff. Or another invasion. That's actually fine, whatever, sure. Alright, another invasion.
Good day for a swell battle.
We're going to get even more lands. So we have literally like, 4 lands left in our deck or whatever. Then we're just going to freaking tracker. I think Portent Tracker is so good. Here. And just say go. We are 28% to draw land. Our deck's got 2 Isaac Ataxis, Awakening, Cut Short, Skywarden, Hunger. We've already drawn Vorinclex and Galta, so some of our big ones are gone, but alright, what do you got? You got a land, sure. If we attack with the 4/4s, we can get another 4/4 too, which is actually pretty sweet, so here comes the Negotiator. This is the sketchiest attack of all time. There is that card's 1 black, destroy a creature that was dealt damage this turn. Seems like the only thing that this can be, but like, it's a pretty insane attack. Like, I don't think that any player is bluffing that here, so I'm going to block to the 4/4. Take the trade. Keep on playing. This is also like, now we have this info too, so cool. They draw a card. We draw Cut Short. That's actually kind of nice. Alright. Let's do this. Kami's got value. We have counters and stuff. Flip it over. We actually, like, I guess I missed an attack last turn. I could just attack with the Skyclave, and I just get a 4/4 dinosaur, and it's just free, because, like, if they block the Skyclave and kill it, I just still have a 4/4, and then next turn that 4/4 can attack also, which is pretty sweet. Yeah. I think I should have done that last turn, actually. I just screwed up. I guess I lose the untapped 4/4 on defense, which is somewhat concerning. We do have to Cut Short, though. So every turn we get a free 4/4 that gets in for 4. YOLO! New sub, what's your name? Away from welcome, appreciate that. I'm gonna do it. So do this. Here's Galta. We'll make a 4/4 trample. It's not like I can block the 4/4, but I just have another 4/4. So we just get a free 4/4 every turn. So yeah, I missed this last turn. I should have just done this last turn, I think. There's your dino. This dinosaur's like, what the hell is that? Sandstalker Mulak. That's pretty annoying. Alright, well that messes with that plan a little bit, but still a free exchange, so that's fine. We also have Cut Short too, so I'm feeling pretty safe. They're just blocking the Skyclaves. That's honestly the same result. Never mind, it's fine. So they're also going to protect their Amori. They're scared of that dying too, so this is fine. Why not attack with a 12/12? They have a Death Toucher, and they've said to us that they have the destroy a creature that's dealt damage this turn in their hand, so take down again? Interesting. All right. Weird play. We can't kill with Death Toucher. This was pretty bad for us, honestly. Yeah, all right, you got us. That sucks. So Galta dies, Mulak dies, Skyclave dies. Cut down can kill Mori. They did give us a free dinosaur, which is pretty weird. Sure. All right. So when all said and done, they're at 16. I have a dinosaur. We say go. They can't really attack me back though. And honestly, I think our board's better than theirs, and our deck's also liver than theirs for sure. We have like almost all gas left, so. If Mori tries to attack, we just cut short. We're 10, they're at 16. We need help. You know, we're not currently beating the board, but their own important tracker, sure. It's not very important. No way. Get out of here. That's a misclick. Alright, so end turn and draw a Thespian, sure. Surveil, Thespian gone. My first pre-release draft, I companion Lurrus, and it was awesome. But I also, like, it was a pre-release, so I just first picked it and just, like, wanted to do it. I don't know if it's, like, correct to do, but it was very good. Alright. Here comes the Assailant. I mean, this is an extremely easy block. Something's going on here. But I'm going to block. Yeah, I think Thespian's worth keeping around, so. What do you got? Show me your tricks. Finn. I'm going to call you Finn. That attack made literally no sense. Sure. Untap and draw other Kami, sure. Yeah, I don't know. Great trade for us, obviously. Opponent has made some interesting plays. Easiest companions are probably Gigantha. Opponent's getting impatient. Yeah, I think that's the most important thing that I think that players in this level, you know, the whole point of this series is they're going to go through. And we're going to point out the mistakes our opponent makes. Not to make fun of them, but to point out the things that they're doing wrong, and maybe you're doing wrong also, that you don't want you to do anymore. And players just get impatient. They just want to do shit. You don't have to do shit. Like, this block's great for us too. You know, like, what? These attacks don't make any sense. Like, they're actively profitable for us each time, and they're doing something, but doing something isn't winning the game. So, here's a Cove, Bennett. Put the blade on a tracker, sure. So, in the last 2 turns, their board has gotten a lot worse. We draw some spells, obviously, but play this and say go. Yeah, what's the master plan here, opponent, right? What do we got here? Blade Master? That's pretty annoying, actually, because they have infinite mana. So this is effectively a 6/6. They've got 17 guards, my 12 guards. We draw another 5. All right, say go. I need a spell. Ozolith the oh, crap. Well, this card's busted. Here's a Shattered Spire. This will add 2 counters to a creature every single turn. I mean, we still have Wildwood Escort, Renata, Isaac Ataxis, Cosmic Hunger. So now this is a 4/4. Yeah, this is pretty good. This card is, we played this card in 10 New Brews in a green-white counter deck, and it was actually very impressive. Really good mana sink, very good card. They're just going to attack again. So now this is effectively a 6/6. I think I could just find blocking here, honestly. Yeah, sure. They pump once, we trade. It's not a great trade. We draw a spell eventually, though. We have this cut short, too, so. And all of our Phyrexian makers will also be +2 counters as well, which is cool, so. Please draw a spell. That's a spell, love it. Start the chain, incubate, draw cards, a 5/5. Draw Sky Warden, cool. Play this. And pass the old Turnski with a sneaky 5/5 here. Going for the old Flipperoos.
You've changed, man.
What do you got, friend? Flyer's pretty good here, yeah. And again, our spell density is pretty good.
Good lord. Gigantism.
That's pretty huge, I guess.
I'm seeing double here. 4 crusties.
All right, Yargle the Bargle. The master plan has been unfurled.
Who do you think you are? I am.
3/5 poison creature. My turn. All right, well, flip this. Yargle, I've come to Bargle. Untap. Renata. Sure. I mean, no reach, right? This thing is 18 power tall and still doesn't have reach. That's funny. All right. Yeah. Here we go. Just 7 short turns, I guess. No reach, no trample. The question is, where's this cut short going to go? Because they do have some pretty big creatures, and they obviously things grow every turn. So we're under some pressure here to produce some threats. But like again, our deck is Escort, Pest, Eyes, Awakening, Hunger, 2 lands. So got some goodies. They have a 4/5 Finn. They have a 6/7 Finn. It's got Death Touch also. Think we might need to cut here. Could block with Portent Tracker. Just like chump block for a turn and see how things look next turn. I think taking 6 is not... I guess taking 6 isn't that bad, right? I'll just take 6. Down to 5. Still have cut short. Take some poison, whatever. We lose to Storm of Siege Core. I guess everything tramples, so whatever. Is what it is. Please draw a spell. They're pesting. Probably should cast Pest first if they find a battle, you know, but sure. Land, please. Only lands. No battles. No rares. No boom booms. There's a forest. Love to see it. Alright, spell. And a good one. That's good. We like that. Here is a Eyes of Gataxis. Draw a card. Draw Escort. Also good. We're going to Escort. Can I Galta here too? Holy crap. I can't Vorinclex because the Grand Evolution is mill 10 cards. We can't even do that. It's just a 6/6. So pretty easy Galta here. We have 6 cards in our deck. Can't do that. Yep. So we're gonna play. We play the Galta, and start making Lifelinkers, I think, because we just want a chump block for days. We do that. We have cut short up also.
Good lord. Gigantic.
Tag with this, and that is it. Yeah. That's fine. Sure. Tag with this. Make some. Make a vampire. I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire. Talking with Renata as an 8/8, but like, yeah, it's fair, but I don't know. We could do that. Flip this thing. That feeling when Galta isn't even... Oh yeah, I forgot the freaking Renata too. Everything's huge. Oh wow, yeah. Right. Renata gives the counters and then Kami pluses the counters. Yeah, I think we're good to go here, folks. Next turn, we're attacking for a disgusting amount. If you're ready for the attack next turn, please raise your hand in chat. I will only attack if I see a sufficient number of hands. Otherwise, I will sit here and do nothing. Just pass turn. Attack for 2. Pass turn. Attack for 2. Help me out here. All right. Great audience on this beautiful Sunday. I need your help. It's a few hands. Let's hear for the hands.
Make a little noise here.
Let's hear it for the hands. Y'all doing great. Y'all doing great today. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. Lots of drafts to do. Having a great time. Thanks for following. You're all great. Do they have any attacks? So we're going to attack with... we're just going to Leroy, I think, right? Because we have 15 trample. This is going to make a 8-8 dinosaur. That'll actually be an 11-11 trample. So they seem really dead. They're at 12. Yeah, we have 24 points of trample. They have a lot of toughness too, but I think we're just good. Whatever. Attack step. I'm going to be a coward and leave back the 1/1s, I think. If they'll stay back. They don't want to stay back. Send everything. Here is the large creature. It's an 11-11. We have cut short on defense, 3 blockers on defense, and we're gaining 4 life also. And I'm pretty sure they're just dead also on top of all of that. Make vampires? Nah, I think the 10-10 trample is pretty good, or 11-11 trample. Remember, the vampires are not attacking, so it makes attacking dinosaurs or non-attacking vampires. If this didn't have trample, I agree. Definitely making a bunch of lifelinkers, because they would be able to, we would have a bunch of lifelinking blockers, but if my math serves, which it usually doesn't,
Would it help if I got out and pushed?
they're dead. Spacebar. Pass priority.
Filthy animal.
Boom! Galta takes the day. Sick win. Love it. All right. So that's what happens when you skip leg day, you know? And it's great. Keep. Pests. You can find some goodies. Cove. Sands. Pest. Escort. A lot of value here in these green cards, you know. ETB, draw card. ETB, draw card. Yeah, I mean, taking a card over gold is pretty wild. The card's pretty good, obviously. Gain a life, so they go. Excuse me. I'm good. I'm good. Ish, have a go, my friend. Prankster. Card's good. We draw Kami of Whispered Hope. I mean, it's good. Kami's only, like, pretty good in our deck. We're going to get an invasion. Love it. Big ramps. They going to flip here? I don't mind a flip. A snap block, obviously, so. They're going to go for a Trailblazing Historian. 1/3 gives haste, and that's it. They got nothing else. Cool. So we're going to go land. I think we're just going to cast invasion here, right? We're not really under much pressure. Our blocker's good. Just going to invade, get island plains. Set up for a big turn next turn. Get our battle in play. Now they got to defend this too, so. Say go.
What's a battle?
Attack with the 1/3. All right, fine. You got me. No blocks, all right? You're really, really putting it to me.
Good old, nothing beats that.
Little Rotten Tail. Say go. Sure. Portent Tracker. Awesome. I think this pest is just going to go for the battle, right? Start there. I mean, this is a phenomenal exchange. Couldn't ask for a better trade than that. Like, all right, awesome. Land. Now I have 7 mana. I want to spend all of it if possible. I kind of can't. I can go 5 at a 2, but let's just play Flyer Kami, I think. Why not block? Aren't I okay trading the trick? No, because I want to attack the battle. And, like, it's 1 damage. Whatever. You know, like. Alright, they got both here. So looking for a trick again. Still fine. Just take 2. Rotten Tails on defense. Here's the post-combat invasion. And this ETB. Oh, no. 4 damage to me, 1 damage to a creature. That's rude. Alright, well, now I get to flip this thing, which is cool. Actually, not quite. We're 1 off. I feel like we're just casting the Escort. I guess Pest can find a Boomer too. Let's cast Pest first. Cast Pest. See if we can't find a Vorinclex or something like that. Just an Invasion. That's cool too. Play Invasion. Play Land. This thing becomes a 4/4 prowess. Pretty good. So now we're inclined to block, obviously. So we can go attack this, play a new one. Yeah, just the most mana efficient thing to do. We could play playing Escort's the most mana efficient, but Escort for Pest is pretty good too, actually, because we can. Yeah, actually, let's just do that. So we can go find a flyer. Let's do that. So let's play Escort. Let's get a Pest. Pest finds Vorinclex. This attacks here. Just say go. Great blockers in play. I'm happy to commit to a trick now, I think. They play their own Pest. Cool. Find a forest. Ugly, ugly, ugly forest.
You look terrible.
And then we draw our Connoisseur, which is great too. We can attack a battle. We can attack. This attack's not very good actually because we trade down. So, Pest. We're gonna go over Pest Vorinclex. See what we find. Pest first. Here's a Pest. Hermit. That's great too. Pest is so good. This card's unreal. And then we're going to. We actually get a mana off the battle too, which is 6. So let's attack this. There's like a reach trick, I think, but whatever. I mean, if you got it, you got it, you know? Alright.
The battle's done, and we kind of won.
Cast Awakened Skyclave. I mean, play another... There's actually no point playing the Invasion. Please play it next turn, so... Can I cast Hermit? I can't play Hermit and the Connoisseur. This is currently, what? Only 1 power. Let's play Hermit Tracker, I guess. Yeah, we are... No rares necessary this game. We're just doing it. I like the green cards this format a lot. Pest. Here's a Marauding Dread Ship. The Dread Pirate Roberts. Incubate 2, Crew 2. Draw eyes. We use so many cards. It's actually unreal. Okay, this thing can block pretty well, obviously, against our 4s, which is not that cool. I get its Invasion, attack it, and sack it, though, which is great. Also... We're just doing actual everything here. Sure, whatever. Start playing things at random because the game's almost over. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Game.
Sick value, right?
Blouses.
What's your battle?
All right. I had a freaking great time. Thanks for asking. Really concerned about my feelings. Wow. Great. It's a little slow, but this is fun. There's the Pest. There's our buddy. The little pest that could. Invasion of Mercadia. Sure. Discard and draw. We're a little low on 2s, obviously, but whatever. We're gonna Pest on 2, I think. War Historian, that's gross. Alright, we got to Awakening here, I think, and set up for a 4/4 blocker next turn, which is not ideal, honestly. This thing turns into a thing that makes tokens, which is really good. Yeah, this is super mana inefficient, but I think I want the 4/4 next turn. Say go. Get Galta. Here's land 4. They play a good card here. We could definitely fall behind. We had no 2-drop. We're on the draw. Alright.
The Hive Cluster is under attack.
Invasion, make a 2/2. We draw eyes. Man, yeah, this is a really clunky hand. Yeah. We like have to we're just gonna get blown out here. Yeah, whatever, I guess. We gotta make the 4/4 and try and block, I think. So try and defend. Sneaky 4/4. They can't actually they can pacify it while it's still an artifact.
Good day for a swell battle.
If they want to throw away a creature to flip the Invasion of Mercadia, they can. But, like, I'm okay with that, honestly. So, then next turn I can Eyes and make another 3/3, which is fine. Invasion of Ikoria X is 3. In the pre-release I played at the Command Fest Orlando, I played against an opponent who had 2 Invasion of Ikoria and the Baneslayer Angel and Elish Norn. So game 1, they Invasion of Ikoria for the Baneslayer. Game 2, they Invasion for X's 4, and I'm like, why would you ever cast that card not for your Baneslayer? And they got Elish Norn, and the next turn cast another Invasion for the Baneslayer. Serpent Blade Assailant. Alright, they got us. It's pretty funny. So they're going to kill the Mercadia. No blocks here. They got us. We are under attack.
You have lost. The battle is over.
Here's a Flame Right. Flip this thing. Alright. Draw Cosmic Hunger. That's a pretty good draw, actually. We can go Pest and then kill this Flame Right before they can do anything with it. I'm actually pretty cool with that. Let's cast Pest with the green, please. Leave the green up. And we'll go get the only choice, Invasion of Zendikar. Okay. But they didn't land there, right? I'm just going to kill the Flame Right immediately so they can't use it.
Get off my plane.
The problem, of course, is this 4/4 story. It's pretty nasty. But it can't kill a battle by itself, which is good. So this has Vigilance, but no attacks. We say go. It's tough. We're on the back foot here, but we got some heaters. Our hand is pretty good. No! That was... I can't block this. Right, got it. I'm like, that's a great trade. So they're going to try and finish off the invasion. And this is indestructible. So... I think I need to defend here and just trade. It's such a bad trade. But next turn I have... Ugh, man. I'm just trying to defend!
The hive cluster is under attack.
This thing flips, they get an Anthem. So they have a 5/5 indestructible. The old... This thing turns into a freaking 8/8. This is the card that must be defended. The 8/8's insane. I'm going to trade. This is going to be a problem no matter what. So, take it down to 1. Make a trade. Stop! So I can eyes and make a 3/3. I have a 3/3 and a 2/2 on defense. That's not. We are building up to Galta at least. Galta might be the thing to hold this board back. Invasion's in the card, not very good here, obviously. The Pest isn't good enough either. I need a 3/3, so cast this. Alright, well, let's Galta next turn. So play this. And just say go and set up for our little flip.
Do a flip!
Please stop playing things. No, come on! That's the opposite of stopping and playing. It's like the best rare in a set. Alright, we're dead. They got us. 2 spells for free and a 7/7 Blightsteel Colossus. This is one of the best rares in the entire set. Furrowad's Favor. Add counter. Yeah, we're dead. Alright. And they're going to play my Port and... It wasn't even that good. Like, Favor and Tracker, it could have been much, much worse. It's still unbelievable. Alright, yeah, I mean... Opponent... I think without Atali here, we can grind this game out. But we can't... They're going to flip us next turn and just kill us, so... One of the best rares of the set. It's okay. Now they have literally infinite attackers, too. A lot of rares. Let's see what they do. This card. So the next turn they can just flip it into an 11/11 trample indestructible. We can't actually beat that, so... I mean, I guess Galta can block it, technically. But... Alright, so this is being attacked by... everything but... So we have 4/4/3 coming at this thing. If I were to block here and here, they would flip the Anthem. Oh, the Anthem makes this thing big enough to kill Galta. Shit. Yeah, we're just dead.
The battle is over.
You have lost.
We have won.
What the hell is that? Who's hitting buttons?
Technology.
Yeah, you got us. All right, yeah, that's fine. I mean, their deck's really good. What do you want? You know, like, pretty good aggressive start, backed up by bombs. Is pretty hard to beat, obviously. So that's all right. There's a 2-drop, and it's great keep. Let's go. All right, got the 2-drop. Got the Tron. Thespian reveals a tracker. We don't really have time to play this tracker, right? We're just playing Kami into Vorinclex. I'd ship it. Tracker's good, but like it's gonna turn 2, you know. They play an Aeronaut, no problem here. We attack for 3. Just gonna cast the old Kami. Show off our Tron. Vorinclex has sneaky reach also, so watch out now. Skittering Surveyor. Surprisingly good against my my Thespian. I could have actually attacked the invasion if it didn't have a blocker, but... Find a swamp. And then no attacks? Really? Alright.
Waka waka.
Land. The Klex. Yeah, sure. Alright. No attacks, your turn. Obviously, if they kill the Vorinclex here, it kind of sucks, but we got Dubs, Ramp, bunch of Fars. We'll figure it out. Turn 4, Vorinclex, not too bad. Don't touch my cards! Honestly, not that bad, because now I have a good attack on the battle, so...
Our battle will be legendary.
Get our lands. Attack the battle. They want to block, I'm freaking stoked about it, so love it. Surveil. Look for a bomb. Actually, it's a 3/3 because of the Kami. I'm in. I think it's better than a random card. Yeah, I'm in. I know to play this. Playing a battle and a creature is pretty good in the same turn, so I guess I missed out on a second Surveil, but Moonbear says I have a ton of free time in my hands, so try and grind Arena. What are your goals? We're gonna play Magic, have fun. Gonna play the Pro Tour. What are your goals? Gain a Light. They have a 2/2. Love it. Destroy target non-token artifact or enchantment. I'm sorry, what's that? Is that one of those? Yes, it is actually.
Get off my plate.
Wait, hold on. So this is insane. It's like I get the token and the kill. I'm a big fan of this card. I think this card is excellent. Playable and constructed. Good draft card. I'm all about it. Fire up the invasion again.
Prepare for battle.
Literally infinite lands, but sure. Attack this. Attack this. Flip, flip, flip-a-roos.
He'll flip you. He'll what? Flip you. Flip you for real.
And, I mean, not many lands in our deck, obviously. We pulled out most of the lands at this point. Pretty hard to beat. Speaking of the Baneslayer, sure. Exactly big enough to get through my stuff. Alright. Alright. Phyrexian Awakening. There's been an Awakening. This makes a 5/5. It's also not big enough. I can, like, win the battle here. Just, like, attack with my shitty creatures. They'll block the 3/3. I can kill the battle. I don't hate that, honestly. Just, like, trade my 3/3 into a 4/4. That's not worth it, I don't think, actually. I should wait. Alright, we'll just say go. Are we going to single-handedly lose to this card? Maybe. We have 2 cut downs or whatever. I send in the 3/3 and the 3/1 at the battle. They block the 3/3. I get a 4/4. but like, it's not really a good exchange, I don't think. This thing has to tap to attack too, so. What's up, Jared? How's it going, folks? If you're just tuning in, what's up? We're on Mythic. Halo Forger for Final Flourish. That's kind of a tilt. So Forger, pay X, flashback a spell from the graveyard. They get the kill spell to kill the Kami, I guess. Which is honestly fine, whatever. You can do my graveyard too? I didn't know that. Alright, so they're going to destroy target non-token artifact or enchantment. You can get a, like, sure, I guess, that's fine. So they get their own 2/2. They're building a board. They can't really attack still, so card's good. Jeez. They're gonna attack? Alright. You got it, friend. They must have something something else going on here, right? Can't really imagine that
Do a flip!
that's all he got. Alright, Overgrown Pest, do your thing, bud. Could have the cut down or whatever. 3 lands. This is like our last 3 lands, right? Alright, sure. Take the Cove, play it. And move to combat. What's going where? They have a 2/2 and a 3/1. I want to flip this. We go like here, 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 here. I think I like that. Could be the Valkyrie. And we have 2 copies of... Right now there's 18 cards in our deck. We've got 2 Cut Shorts, 2 Eyes, another Pest, Connoisseur, Hermit, Renata, Escort, Galta, Cosmic Hunger. We have a lot of good stuff happening, you know? They just take it all? Alright. Yeah, I mean... That's a thing. They gain 5, we attack for 15. You know, like, it's fine, I guess. There's the Hunger. Need to be careful with it, but I think that an attack will induce some blocks, so... Alright, it's Leroy time. You. All coming in. What do you got? Settle the Wreckage? Obviously, the fear here is that they're able to kill my thing in response to the Hunger. So hopefully they use a trick here. We'll see what they do, obviously. Double block the 5-power creature. Alright, well, now I have to use it, so... That's that. Alright, I mean, if they have a trick here, we get blown out. It's going to suck really bad. If they don't, the game basically ends. But I have to do it now because I need 5 power. Alright, here we go, folks. This is it. This one's for the game. I don't like this. I don't like this. Okay, that's fine. Draw 2. No! Do it before tapping to cut down. I didn't think they would block like that, so I didn't want to do it in combat. But that's fair. That's a very fair consideration. Watch out for cut down. All right, we're at 11. This card's pretty unbeatable. We got answers. We got to draw them, though. What's this card do? Oh, okay. Ward 2. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, mana value 3 or greater, draw a card. Transform it into draw not that many. Bounce not... It's not even that good. Sure. We still have his Halo Forger to contend with, though, which is kind of a problem. It's not draw 7. It's draw cards equal to the number of cards in your hand. And they have 1 card in their hand. So... they gotta flip it anyway, which is impossible because they have 1 card in their hand. So... okay. Shit. We still need to, like, beat this thing and draw a good spell, maybe. Frustrating. Frustrating. What do we do? I kill this now at the Montao? I have to just kill it now, I think, right? Alright. If I wait, they can draw a protection spell. They won't know. Like their attacks will be less informed, but they just draw like a hexproof thing or something like that, so. And we can't attack, or just they go.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Sure, why not? Alright, I guess we're dead. Yeah, I guess our deck was light. I think our deck's pretty good. I guess our deck was just light on kill spells. Because this deck seemed pretty good, and we just kind of lost to rares. Which is, I guess, the byproduct of having a deck that's kind of ramp but also not much kill spells. Yeah, I guess. I mean, they just back it up and kill us.
You called for backup?
That sucks. This deck seemed pretty good. Yeah. What? Alright, so they don't know how their cards work. They just jump this and kill me. They decided not to do that. Play timer it. We draw an escort. We're probably still dead, right? I mean, Vorinclex has reach, but like we can't beat both of them. So I guess we'll keep playing. I mean, you know, they didn't kill us last turn, so escort back Vorinclex. Cast Vorinclex. Oh, they freaking timer it. Whatever. We're dead anyway. It's fine. We're dead on board. So, yeah. I mean, that sucked. Honestly, no real good analysis there. I thought our deck was good. Let's hop on over to Untap and take a look at it. But 2 and 3, I'm very surprised to go 2 and 3 with that deck. Good bombs, good ramp. The one downside was our removal wasn't great. Let's hop on over and look at Untap and see how things look. 2 and 3. You know, our curve. I mean, our curve wasn't the worst. We had 2 trackers, 2 thespians. I guess that we only had as a 2-drop also. So we effectively had 5 2-drops. The games we didn't draw 2-drop on the draw. We were like tap land. We were pretty slow, which is tough. So we had only 2 like real kill spells. I mean, we also punted one of the games too. Or if we had used the other removal spell, we probably would have won, which is kind of annoying. So could have played a little bit tighter, but yeah, I don't know. I guess this just speaks to the fact that the overall quality of cards in this format was very, very high. So your decks might look cool, but not be like they're good, but not amazing compared to the other decks too. But all right, that's whatever. It's fine. In the books, episode number 7, episode 8 coming up. You two folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, we'll just do it again.